My name is Rahayu Mahzam. I am the MP for Jurong GRC at the Bukit Batok East Division. I'm also the Minister of State for the Ministry of Digital Development and Information and Ministry of Health. And I was previously a Deputy Registrar at the Sharia Court. Prior to that, I was a lawyer practicing family law. I think there's an intersection of me being a woman, a minority, and there are clearly some underlying stereotypes and expectations I guess society has of me, of how I look. When I became an MP, I also became a mother shortly after, and I had to learn to juggle those roles. I remembered going for a market visit soon after I gave birth, a month after, because I felt that pressure. And that was self-imposed. But during that walk, I had a resident who approached me and said, hey, you should be making a stand for mothers and be resting because, mothers should be allowed to do that. So, you always are put in a situation where you're kind of figuring out what is best to do because of different expectations of you. As PM Wong mentioned, not a zero-sum game, because we do want to have representation, we want to bring women in, but it is not a women versus men type of issue. And we want to have it for the sake of diversity. We want to have a lot more people in, but we don't set like quotas or I guess obsessed with the numbers in that sense. It is really about creating that ecosystem and having people appreciate and understand that you want to have opportunities for all. We've been doing this for a while and we do see improvement over time. More and more women are coming in, and I think the strategy of actually encouraging and bringing people into the ecosystem has worked, and I think we should continue creating that space so that more will feel encouraged to come to the space and we can then see more representation from women. I have a young son, and the mother's guilt is real. Every day I leave him for work, I kiss him goodbye, I feel the sense of guilt. Every day I come home late, I feel guilty, and that's just something at the background. When he was a lot younger, mother approached me and she said that, I know you're busy, but for a child with needs, it's actually very important that there is a mother figure who's there because the outcomes are a lot better. I was more affected than I cared to admit because I really felt that was something that I was doing wrong. I was shortchanging my child, and it really ate at me for quite a while. But I think over time, I've learned to forgive myself. I'm very fortunate to have an ecosystem where my husband steps up to take care of my son. My parents are with me, and my larger family, my siblings, in-laws are also supportive. I think that makes a difference. There's a lot of things that women can contribute as ideas, as strategies, and I think women need to know this. So hopefully this encourages them to want to take a peek into the job. It's really an experience of a lifetime, I feel. It's such a great honor and privilege to be able to serve. And if you really care about something, if there are causes you champion, this is a very good space to be in, to be able to move and advocate for things that matter, that can make a difference to lives of Singaporeans. But you need to also be mentally prepared of the challenges that come your way. I think you need to ensure that women are given that space to be vulnerable, yet be able to create their own strength out of this challenging work that we have to do. So my advice is really for someone to at least be open to try it and then expose yourself to the opportunities and find that passion first.